Hello, this is Daniel Grady with a quick look at the markets for today, Monday, June 2nd. We have a pretty busy beginning of the month today, starting with Eurozone manufacturing PMI. At 7:45 we have PMI from Italy. 5 minutes later we have from France, and then at 7:55 we have from Germany, and then at 8 o'clock we have PMI for the entire Eurozone, so we could see some volatility in the Euro during that period. Then at 8:30 GMT we have a series of economic data from the United Kingdom, including manufacturing PMI and consumer credit, so we could see some volatility in the pound and of course in British stocks. Then at 12 o'clock GMT we have consumer price index from Germany. Inflation is a key element for ECB policy decisions. We have an ECB meeting coming up later this week, so we could see some significant volatility in the euro here. Then at 1:30 we have manufacturing PMI from Canada, which of course could generate some volatility in the Canadian dollar. And then we have manufacturing PMI from the United States at 1:45, followed 15 minutes later by ISM manufacturing survey, which could generate some volatility in equities. The S&P 500 on Friday moved to a new record high. Over the weekend, we had some positive PMI data out of China, which helped move Asian stocks higher today. This despite China, Hong Kong, and New Zealand markets being closed today due to a holiday. Going into the session today, S&P 500 futures are trading up by 0.1% at the beginning of the European session. The euro, as expected, had a little correction on Friday, and so far trading today has continued higher. It's still keeping within its range of support, which we had at 135.80, and we have resistance at 136.60. However, with the wealth of data coming out for the Eurozone, we could see some breakout above beyond those levels. The pound has not made up its mind whether it wants to get back into this long-term channel or break out and move to the side here. We have it's still in the middle of a pretty broad range here between 166.80 and 167.90 at the moment. Those are support and resistance levels respectively. The yen weakened against the dollar over the weekend, partially pushed by the data out of China. And also which led to higher equities in Japan. However, it's still keeping within its relatively broad range of 101.25, support and resistance at 102.25. And then finally we have gold, which continued to move on the downside on Friday. It's just above support, which we have at 1,240. Above that we have resistance at 1,265. However, after this strong move on the downside, we're getting close to a short-term correction is likely at the moment. In the short term. However, if gold were to break through 1,240, we don't have much to hold it until 1,200. And that's it for today. Thanks for watching and happy trading.